the yoga start for the session. Do I have screen sharing? I need to do screen sharing.
Just, share your screen. I think you've been given the rights.
Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, very good.
Yes,
Okay, let's
yeah.
start. So today's agenda is going to be, different from what we've done in the past. I've got two brand new things. In the last 1 year, 6 months, a thing called energy medicine has been cropping up in America. And last week, actually, I spent the whole week attending a conference. They had 50 people talking about different aspects of energy medicine. So we'll talk about that later, but this I'm just giving you the agenda right now, okay? So we'll do that. We'll do a little bit on chakra healing, and that's the first time in the last few months that I've introduced the word chakra. So that's new. Then after that, we'll do a short 5-minute sound bath. Then we will talk a little more details about these two things, energy medicine and chakra. Then I've got a small video. Then we'll do some humming. Humming is very good. We always do that as part of the session. Everyone participates. That's the way we get full participation. Everyone joins in that humming. It's good for the throat, good for the fifth chakra. And after that, if there's time, we'll have Q&A. If not, last 20 minutes or so, we'll do a sound bath because that's the main purpose of this course. So let's right now do a very short 5-minute sound bath. You don't have to lie down, just sit in position wherever you are. And can you hear these gongs? I've not connected it. That's the reason why.
Yes, we can hear them, Lawrence.
Okay, okay. I just connected it to my mic. Could you hear me? Can you hear me talking?
Yes, Lawrence.
Okay, wonderful. So let's just for 5 minutes, I'm going to set the timer. We do a very short sound bath. This is just a warm up sort of a thing. So you can choose to close your eyes, preferably do. Relax your body. Keep your hands on your laps if you have to. Hopefully in the week you've done some sound healing practice. If not, it doesn't matter. Just feel these waves going through your body. We'll have a longer session later on, but this is just a warm up. We are all made of sound, of energy, mainly sound energy, mainly vibrations. And these vibrations come into our body and harmonize anything that is in disharmony. Sound and light have the same frequency, the same bandwidth. Sound is a little slower than light. Light moves faster, but it's the same type of waves. intention for today's session. And we can repeat that intention later on in the 20-minute session. The intention could be general good health or some specific health issue you're having. It could be a good relationship with somebody, a friend, a family member. These intentions start with the body and they resonate out to the world and make it happen. Okay, so let's get back into our program. Hopefully, that was a little warm up following Shamin's yoga warm up. So, I want to talk to you a little bit on energy medicine. But before we talk about energy medicine, let's talk about the regular medicine. So, now, if we have a fever, or we break a finger or something like that, or something serious like heart problems or cancer, what do? We go to the doctor. Doctor gives us a pill for an ill. That's the word, pill for an ill. So you got a problem, just a solution for that. And what they do in their solution, they look at just the symptom, and generally they work, and they've done very good job. But in recent times, especially in America, maybe in India too, there've been so much of chronic illnesses that doctors have not been able to control, and people are very not very happy. So they are looking for alternatives. So we've had alternative medicines now for a while, like Ayurveda, Unani, homeopathy. These are all Reiki. These are alternative medicines. So that has mushroomed into the whole area called energy medicine, which includes a
चलो मैं
lot.
ऊपर जाइए टेरेस में
Like to have clean water and mud.
We're getting some medicine suggestions from someone. Okay, I hope they muted their mic. Anyway, so uh, that is this whole area of energy medicine that has cropped up, and so we'll talk about that. Now, the main thing about energy medicine is people in that field, the healers, they don't look just at the body, because body is one thing. They look at the mind, and the mind is not just the brain. It's the neurons in the brain, in the heart, in the gut, and it's also all the cells. We have trillions and trillions of cells. Each one of them have a mind of their own, and they all work in harmony. And then there are auras. We have 7 layers of auras. All of that is the mind that energy medicine people consider when they provide healing. After that, there is emotions. Or we are sad, we are happy, we are depressed. we've lost a family member and we are so depressed. We say, "Well, I'm not feeling well." Doctor gives us Anacin or something more stronger than that, but that does not heal the real problem. So energy medicine tries to address the real problem and solve our emotions. So besides body, mind, emotions, then there's the most important thing, and that is the spirit. Spirit relates to something above us. You call it God, call it religion, call it whatever. It is a power above us, and we have to take that into consideration too, because lots of things happen by what is called serendipitously or synchronicity, and that is miracles is another word for that. So all of those things is what energy medicine looks at. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the fifth chakra in particular today, you know, and we'll talk about other chakras later on. But the fifth is one of the most powerful because that we've been doing exercises for that, humming, and the vagus nerve goes to that. We've talked about that in the past. So there'll be a little more emphasis on that. So I've got a video. There's a Russian guy. Yeah, Russians have gone into yoga. Somehow in India, yoga and Ayurveda is not that important. It's lost, but it's coming back. That's a good thing. But there's a Russian guy who's very good in this. He'll talk a little bit. Then I've got an American lady. She will talk about energy medicine and how our throat chakra and our morality is very important. Our honesty, our spirituality is very important. If we are not honest or faithful to ourselves, it can sabotage us. So that's important, the spirit and the body. So let's look at that in a minute. So the next 4 or 5 clips are going to be by a Russian yogi. Yes, there are Russian yogis. Yoga has spread all across the world, but it's not being used much in India. That is changing. So people in India are starting to see the value of yoga. And so please listen to this. He's got some very interesting points on the throat chakra.
Then there is a sound of Om. Many people believe that Om is here, but Om is here. The sound of Om. Vishuddha chakra controls the ethereal factor. Agya chakra controls mind, but here is ethereal factor. Ethereal factor is the subtlest physical element of the universe, and that subtlest vast space is in itself is emitting a powerful vibration. That powerful vibration, that is exercise. And then there is final. Final is Namaha. Namaha means self-surrender. Self-surrender. The mind is not anymore attached with the microcosm. So the microcosmic desires and drives, the desires of the maintenance of this mind and the body, they become secondary. And primary becomes the desire of the universal harmony. Let thy will be done. Let your will prevail. Let not my microcosmic will prevail. Let your macrocosmic will prevail. I surrender unto you. And in that surrender comes peace. In that surrender comes inspiration. So that is another quality of very important quality in the Vishuddha chakra. Without we in the spirituality, the summum bonum of spirituality is that feeling of self-surrender. Because if the mind surrenders to the benevolent cosmic force, then there will be no mistake. There will be no the mind will move along the path of righteousness. The mind will move along the path of evolution. It has no chance to degenerate. So it is spiritual seekers, they work on that. quality. They try to surrender. Constantly they try to surrender to the Supreme Entity. And that is by the merit, by dint of Vishuddha Chakra, develop Vishuddha Chakra. Without develop Vishuddha Chakra, it will not happen. You will not feel it. You will not be inspired. What is this surrender? What is this sacrifice? What is this welfare of others? Very efficient way to tap the energies of Vishuddha Chakra is to sing. Sing. Not only sing, but sing spiritual songs. And especially sing mantra. You remember in the basic course I taught you this practice called Kirtan. When you sing this mantra, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, this kind of practice. And when you sing and sing and all the time, I've noticed that when people sing, they become free from all the complexes. They really open up. Their spiritual beauty is blossoming within them.
So now I would like to introduce you to a lady named Lauren Walker, who is an energy medicine specialist. I've taken a number of courses with her. She's very good. Energy medicine includes a lot of things besides just these Tibetan healing bowls that I use. It includes tuning forks, acupressure, psychic energy, biofield, homeopathy, and it considers not just the body like Western medicine does, it considers the body, the mind, the psyche, and the spirit. All of these are responsible for our health, not just the body. So in particular, she'll be talking about the chakras, the fifth chakra, one of the most important chakras. We've talked about it, but I've never used the word before. So this first time you're getting to hear the word chakra. But we've talked about humming that comes from here. We've talked about food that and the vagus nerve that goes from here. It's a very important chakra. It is not a physical thing. It's more an emotional, psychic thing. So here she is.
If you lie either to yourself or to others, you are setting yourself up for the circumstances in the body that lead to disease. Even little lies. It's all okay when somebody really hurt your feelings. Things like that we just sort of brush off. Those little lies start to accumulate. Someone says, did you read that book that I sent you? I did. It was great. I loved it. Thank you. And you haven't even opened the package yet. Like, we do these little things, but why? What is the purpose of that? So I want you to really think about that. And that's actually part of your homework. A quick little sidebar on the physiology of this part of you that's speaking, which is very much fifth chakra. And we're not really going to get into the chakras today, but some of you have a little background in that. There's a bone right in the throat area. I have a little one. I didn't bring it with me today. It's called the hyoid bone. It's the only bone in the body that is not connected to any other bone. It's a free floating bone. It is connected to your tongue, to the muscles of your jaw, and through your fascia to the back of your heart. And it is directly connected to your speech, to your ability to speak and swallow, so to take in nutrients and to speak your truth, is connected to the hyoid bone. And Donna calls it the gyroscope, which is that point around which everything revolves. So it's a point of stillness around which you revolve, your truth, your speech in the world. And Eileen talks about that so much. If any of you have studied with Eileen, the reason, or one of the reasons we have such an increase of thyroid problems and thyroid disease is that we're not speaking our truth. We're not.
Okay, so we got this two people talking about energy medicine and thyroid and the throat and the importance of developing this thing. So right now we're going to have a participation. Everyone's going to join and we do our common thing of singing or humming. Okay? And we've talked about this Om. It's a three-part word, A-O-Um. It's creation, maintenance, and reconstruction. Okay? Of everything in this world, the whole universe, every cell in our body. So you can say Om. You know, Om started actually in Egypt. It came to India. And from India, it went back to the Middle East and became Amin. When from the Middle East, the Romans took it to Rome and it became Amen. Then came to America, it became Amen. So you want to sing Om, fine. You want to sing Amin, fine. You want to sing Amen, fine. But we'll try and do it to this tune, the popular tune with Sidney Poitier. I'll try and play it on harmonica and then all of us will do it together, okay? So you can say the word Om or say any word you like. Om is probably the best because that's a universal sound from which all other sounds they say uh, came about. So all of us will do it for the next. We'll do this verse. We'll do it two or three, maybe three or four times. Okay, it's a good exercise, and don't feel embarrassed if you don't have a good voice. This is not a competition with Lata Mangeshkar or anything like that. It is just an exercise for your throat. Sing it as loud as you can. Don't worry if there are people around you wondering what you're doing, whom are you singing to. You're singing for yourself, for your own health. Okay, so everyone put your mics on and let's all hear each one of us singing. I'm going to start right now. Amen. I don't hear you. Amen.
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 Very,
Amen.
very good. One more time. Amen.
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 Louder, feel it going to your throat.
Amen.
Amen. Those who want to say Om. 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 One last time. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Very good. One more time. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Very good. I don't think I usually like to do a little bit of laughter, but we'll have to do it for next time because we got barely 20 minutes for this sound healing session. So if you want to relax, let's go through a full 20 minutes of sound healing now. If you want to relax you want to lie down, that's fine. You want to just sit up, that's fine. Sit in the most relaxing position and we'll go through 20 minutes of sound healing. I might give you a little guidance from time to time about this fifth chakra, but basically you're on your own. Just feel the relaxation and in the silence between the sounds, that's where the healing happens. So set an intention for yourself, whatever that intention may be, okay? And let's start this. The timer will go on in 20 minutes. Just be in a relaxed position. is just for the fifth chakra. Normally we have a 7 bowls chakra healing session. This is not the chakra healing set. This is a different set, since this is just for one chakra. But our teacher has given us a special session for all 7 chakras. We can do that some other time. According to yoga experts, this 5th chakra is energized by 2 poses or asanas, the cobra pose and the sarva asana. You don't have to do that right now, but just imagine you're flat on your stomach and you're extending your neck. That both of these asanas extend the neck, so they improve the thyroid position. This chakra is connected to our endocrine system and our lymph system inside the body. The endocrine system produces all the hormones we need for our body. So you can imagine all your hormones getting energized and growing. System is what clears out all the toxins from the body and gets rid of them. So both the endocrine and the lymph system is what gets activated when you focus on this chakra. We have 7 chakras in our body. 3 are below the heart, 3 above the heart. And the throat chakra is the first one above the heart. The 3 chakras above the heart are spiritual, and the ones below are more physical. So the throat chakra is the first actual spiritual related to God and the spirit. It is also called Visuddha. Visuddha in Sanskrit means pure. fifth chakra controls the thyroid. If you develop this, you can minimize any thyroid problems. It also controls, because of its sound, our speaking and our hearing. When we develop this, we can speak with courage, we can speak our truth. Good speakers and singers, they develop this chakra in the throat because it gives them compassion and charisma to do their work. It is associated with the G note of the octave. C, D, E, F, G. G is related to the throat chakra. Humming and singing activates this throat chakra. By humming and singing, we also activate the vagus nerve, which passes through this chakra. And the vagus nerve connects to all the internal organs in our body. Sound of Amen or Amen. It's a very good sound to make during the day. It is a sound of creation, of maintenance and reconstruction of everything in the universe. And there is a bone there. That lady talked about a bone that is free floating, not connected to any other bones. And it gives us our balance. It gives us our sense of purpose. It gives us drive to do what we came here to do in this world. chakra helps you to control your health and your life and your relationship with other people. with intuition. With that, we can feel empowered and bring our power back to ourselves. Okay, with that, we will close our session and hand it back to you, Shamin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lawrence. I think that silence speaks for what you did.